For this opportunity to speak tonight, share some personal experiences involving CASI. Over 25 years ago, we moved my mother from her beloved Chicago to Davenport due to her needs after developing Parkinson's. Mom was really afraid to leave the city she had known for 78 years, but she wasn't able to take care of herself. It was only about 3 months after she came to Davenport, she told us she wished she had moved here years ago because it was such a wonderful community. We found her an apartment near us so she could live independently, but she couldn't drive. That was no problem because Riverbend Services provided transportation. Mom met new friends through a group called CASI, and while I worked full-time, Mom could spend time with people at this place during the day, play cards, watch movies, do all sorts of arts and crafts, and even get her hair done. The first time I took her to CASI in the car driving over, she said, "If I don't like it, will you come and pick me up?" I couldn't believe this strong, independent lady was worried about this new experience. But I assured her if there was a problem, I would come back for her. Well, there never was a time when she didn't enjoy going to CASI. Even at the age of 78, she was making new friends and loving the Quad Cities. She'd brag about how nice it was to all her old-time Chicago friends. Now when I go to CASI to enjoy some of the same activities as my mom, I feel like she's still around, smiling down. I didn't think of myself having ever to use CASI facility when I was 50, because my ideas of what happened there were very misguided. My opinions have changed so drastically now when I see all the activities and services that I participate in, and my husband also. It's probably a good thing Mom is no longer with us, because it would have broken her heart to learn that this loving community no longer felt it was important to support seniors as they aged. She bragged about how the community was like a big family, and people took care of the young and older citizens. People were treated equally, and they helped each other. No matter how rich or poor they were, they had opportunities to grow and be happy. It was a kindness toward each other that made this community so different from Chicago. Now I realize the choices this board has to make are very difficult. I work for a governmental organization, and I know lots of ins and outs on that and discussions that have to be done. But I hope by listening to some of these people, it might change your mind a little bit. Yes, CASI has been receiving funding from the board for 50 years. The money is well spent, serving a valuable part of our community. If you've already decided to totally defund CASI, at least give us some alternatives on how we can raise funds. Davenport is a great community in which to live, but you should not stop funding the people who actually help to make this such a great place. We hope there might be some kind of a compromise to your decision to defund us. And please listen to the seniors in the community so that their ideas can be heard.